Hello, yogis. It is mid-April and it's snowing outside. Not exactly what we thought our spring would be, and our life currently not exactly what we anticipated a few months ago. So we do our best to fill our time productively. We become quite creative with what's in our pantry, what means we have to communicate with our family and friends, and what we can use for means to maintain our fitness level. So today, in that spirit of creativity, red or white? And before you think Barb has partook of these bottles prior or gone crazy in isolation, the comment I got from my last yoga with weights class was I have no weights, so this will suffice. A bottle is almost 3 pounds. So I would anticipate you have these on hand. I bet you've stocked up with wine as much as you've stocked up on toilet paper. So grab your bottles or your weights, and we're going to think about our life right now and how we're sacrificing for the greater good. And class, these bottles stay closed, and maybe at the end of the class you do partake, you take a drink. Life is about balance. Yoga is about life. And as long as we don't do anything in excess, we can certainly enjoy a glass of wine to relax. And maybe you get creative and invite someone to do this class with you over Zoom, and then have this little cocktail hour afterward and enjoy each other's company. So we start with some stretches, please. You're going to draw shoulders to your ears and shrug them down. Lift and shrug. One more. Chin to chest. Right ear over to right shoulder. Reach out your right hand. Touch onto the left side of your head and add that resistance, drawing that shoulder to your ear. Release. Left ear, left shoulder, left arm out. On the side of your head, add your resistance there. Come to center. Now bringing right hand around, please. Left fingers open and behind you, hug your shoulder blades and look over your right knee. Taking a breath, hug shoulder blades and look to your left. Bring left hand behind you, right out more to the side so that your shoulders are squared over that left knee. Hug your shoulder blades, twist, resist against the mat to turn towards your left and breathe. Come center, hands upon your knees. Now we're going to roll in, navel drawn in, lower back, chin to chest. Draw your shoulders up and back and lift your chest or heart, face to the ceiling. Rolling back. Drawn in and up. So our balance, our choices, red or wine, which do you prefer? Red or white, I'm sorry. We have choices in how we emerge from our isolation. Choices how we react during, positive, negative. At the end of this, what do we keep? What do we leave behind? Always assessing our priorities and knowing what's important. That when life goes back to our new normal, as they call it, what do we take and what do we leave behind? Coming onto all fours, knees over hips and palms a little bit in front of the shoulders. I'm going to grab onto either your red or white, and arm extended, shoulder height, make it a bicep curl. Draw in and out. Exhale as you come in, inhale as you go out. Shoulder height, bicep curl. So in our, keep it going, our balance, what's called reciprocal inhibition, what our body does normally. At a joint, one muscle serves as the agonist, the other as the antagonist. So bicep is contracting, tricep is stretching. So even in our physical balance, last one, rest it. We have that action duality going on at our joints. Coming up, same side, we're going to draw up and down, lowering and lifting. Now that tricep work, extend that bottle to your back, draw it in and lower. Draw in, extend back, in and lower. All this while now that you're on your hands and knees, we're going to challenge our core. Navel drawn in, lower back, tail tucked under, so your butt not jutting out, but hug in, shortening that space between pelvic floor and rib cage. Now maybe a challenge is to extend to that left leg as you keep your movements going here on that right side. Last one. Release it, bring that knee in, and stretch it back. Other side. So wrists directly under shoulders, knees directly under hips. We're going to do first our bicep curl, elbow, shoulder height, draw in, extend. Keep that going. Read today, 3 P's of our pandemic. Panic was our initial, I'm sure, and maybe still experiencing some of that, no doubt. Our healing is not linear. And also, our process comes secondly. Release that. Make it now your tricep work. Draw up, back, hip height and down. How we process what we're going through, so that the end of this is a pivot. Do we face what we've come from? Or do we pivot around and find new normal? Not only what the country has designed for us, but what our attitude is, what we've learned about ourselves in our isolation, about our families, about our priorities. Last one, rest it there. And back. Grab both bottles, please. Come up onto your knees, hands behind you. And it's a lift and lift. Up and back. Last one. Bottles to side, sit back onto your heels. Coming back onto all fours. Wrists directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Reach with your right arm, bottle in hand, bring elbow, knee, and lengthen, lift, elbow, knee, lengthen, lift, elbow, knee, exhale, out and lift, and one more, out and lift. Now choice is, take that hand, arm out to the right, leg to the left, bring it front center, knee in, palm down, rest into your child's position. Seated onto your heels, grab both, arms extended forward, up overhead, pull, and lift. Pull and lift. Come center, back onto all fours. Other side. So we take right leg out, left arm, elbow knee, our version of Marjariyasana, cat and cow. Draw in, extend. Exhale and lengthen. 2 more. Out to the side perhaps, arm and leg. Hold, challenging core. Come center. Release. Knee, knee. Back into your child's position. We're going to come up to a lunge. Bring left leg forward. Banarasana, low lunge, shoulders drawn back. Support onto your quad initially. And shoulders drawn back, lean in our psoas muscle. In our panic, in our fear, this psoas muscle, how we react when we're fearful, we draw inward in protection. Stretching our psoas to go to more of our rest and restoration part of our nervous system versus the sympathetic that is tense and drawing in. Grab a wine bottle, please. Arm overhead. Breathe. We're going to reach over to the left side. Draw in and bring it shoulder height. Reach over to the left. Draw down. Over. We're stretching deeper through that psoas. Still with that right hip forward. Feel the sensation. Always going to sensation. All of this experiencing we're having. Gotta live it. Gotta feel it. We can't ignore it. Gotta work through it the best we can. Come center. Nice. Now, arm to your side. We're going to draw outward and in. Forward, palm down. Side. Still moving through that right hip. Forward and side. Lift up. Out. Side. Up. Keep that wine bottle even. Lift. Out to the side. One more. And release. Now hamstring stretch here. Both bottles to your side. Using this as some height here. We can press upon, curl that heel in, sit the hips back, and breathe. Center and switch. Right leg comes forward with that lunge, pressing through that hip. Support onto your thigh initially, shoulders drawn back. Bottle in hand on the left arm, reaching up, over, and pull. Over, and pull. Press. Stretching through that psoas, keep that left hip forward. Breath. One more, please. Over and in. Nice. Bring it down. Now we lift forward, side, and out. Side, forward, side, out. A lift. Still pressing through that thigh and lift and reach side, up, and side. Beautiful. Last one, hamstring stretch. Grasp on to the bottles, place them there. Shoulders drawn back. Toes up to sky. Feel the sensation back of the leg. And breathe. Come back to center. Bring that right leg in. Knee, knee. And take your rest, child's position. Seated back. Taking a breath here, onto all fours. Tucking your tail under. Toes curled. Tail tucked in. A lift. Stay on your toes. Press back into downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk through your heels. One knee bends, the other heel presses to the floor. Deeper stretch in calves and soleus. Slight bend in your knees. Look to the top of your mat. And we're going to walk feet to hands. Coming to Uttanasana, forward fold. Now bend your knees. Let the torso hang. Grasp on to both bottles. Bringing now the arms up. Slowly press the feet into the mat. Body weight here. Upper body lifted by the strength. Back body muscles to pull you up. And breathe. Turn your palms upward. You're going to draw outward and in. Double try open. Open side, draw in. Open side, elbows stay tight. To side and in. Out and in. Two. Beautiful. Come center. Now palms downward. We're going to draw. Knees bent. Deadlift. Come up. Bottles to your thighs. Exhale. Forward fold. Coming up to our Tadasana. Now we're going to open those palms. True Tadasana. Palms open. Down. Draw up. Shoulders drawn back and open. Draw in. Down. Zip up. And open. Two more. Last one, nice job. Now bringing your forward fold. We're going to release one bottle. Keep your bent knees. Rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders away from the ears, down the back. Now our Garudasana, eagle position, left leg crossed over right. Squeeze your inner thighs, sit back. And rather than arms crossed over, we're going to grasp onto the one bottle, hug your elbows together, shoulder height, lift and lower. Shoulder height, lift and lower. Sit deeper into your chair, into your Garudasana, eagle. Inner thighs squeeze together. Shoulder height, lift and lower. Keep those elbows locked. If your legs get complicated or out of sorts there, just use your upper body. But we're going to work the lower body as best we can as well. Navel drawn in, lower back. Using core strength. Up. Last one. Nice job. Shoulders back. Beautiful. Take a breath. Draw your forward fold. Uttanasana. Now grasping both bottles. Coming up here, we're going to draw up, clean and press. Shoulder height, up to sky, shoulder and down. Inhale, up, press, shoulder height and down. Up, you might think this is this great idea of using these wine bottles. You might think it's stupid. I can't take total credit for it. Bogalati's, a Pilates website, did some arm work with the wine bottles. That's where I got the idea. But creative, hopefully, and hold that there. Beautiful. Rest one, roll up, the other coming. Slowly, slowly up, using core awareness, integrity to bring you upward. Our Garudasana, eagle, other side. So cross over and sit. Hugging in your thighs, got them going. Sit as deeply as you can. Elbows together, shoulder height, lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you need, one toe down, still get that inner thigh tightness, get that navel drawn in, lower back, whatever you can manage here. Breath up, lift, lower, keep those elbows strong, breathe. Two, beautiful. Last one. Nice job. Exhale, shoulders roll back, rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Rest your bottles for a moment. Rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to take a stance in our lunge position. Left leg forward, right leg back, as best you can, line from the instep through the heel. And shoulders squared over through that front leg, and then bend the front knee. Ideally looking over the knees covering your toes and keeping this openness, this external rotation of the hip. So weight mostly on that outside of that back foot. Reach down for a bottle. Breathe here. Now we're going to do our bicep curl here. Extended out to the side. Now bicep curl on the extension out to the side, all the way up. Bring it down. Curl out to the side, all the way up. Bring it down. Curl out to the side. A lift. Bringing it down. Curl in. And lift. Now hold it up there. Straighten front leg and breathe. Trikonasana, triangle position. Hold there. Now we're going to bring that bicep ear and up. Bicep ear and up. Keeping that back leg anchored. Think that your back is up against a surface. Not concerned about low to the floor. We want hips squared, shoulders squared. Work with that arm. Last one. Bring it up. Facing forward toward me. And bring the toes together. Beautiful. Now grasping both bottles here as you float forward. Open your legs. Take a breath. Chest outward. Sarita Paruttanasana. Breathe. Now slight bend in your knees. Grab the bottles. Out to the side and in. Now still navel drawn in, lower back. Strong here. Open up. Both to side. Now choices, maybe one at a time. Option, grasp onto that bottle and just do one side with a fly, and then go to the other side, whatever you choose. Together or singly. 4 more. bottles rest, straighten your legs, press those thighs back. Take it now, direction, other. So back foot planted, front leg straight, get your hips squared as best you can. Bend that front knee, shoulders drawn back, knee covering toes, find your angles. Grasp onto the bottle, bring it up here. So again, we're going to do bicep curl, down, out to the side. Curl it in, down, side. Draw in, down, side. Curl. Last one. Beautiful. Keep that bottle down. We're going to straighten the front leg. Open up. Shoulder drawn back. Arm up to ceiling. Hold there. Bicep ear and up. Exhale and up. Exhale over and up. Breathe and up. 2. Last one. Center. Bring it forward and once more in front. Now both bottles. I'm going to do what's called an L raises. One arm side and down, side and down, side and down, out, together, out, together, side and forward, side and forward. Last one. Great job. Bring it down. Bend your knees. Torso relaxed. Support onto your thighs. Walk in. Heel toe. And coming to standing. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Now, one hand onto a bottle. Let's do right hand, right leg. So left hand onto thigh or onto hip. Going to raise and lower together. Raise, lower together. Now, depending on how much length, maybe we go to a full Virabhadrasana 3. But what you're gauging here is long length from your arm and leg. So come center and reach out. Center and reach out. Squeeze center and out. Navel drawn in, lower back and up. Beautiful. Let's go the other side. Left hand, left leg. So reaching where you can go, squeeze together. Out where you can go. Now if you're just a few inches, fine. What we're working here is all the strength of core to draw in and extend. So as we lengthen, maybe you go far and bring it back up. Navel drawn in, shoulders drawn back, up and out, and come together. Up and out, come together. Draw back. Nice job in your Tadasana. Mountain pose. Taking a breath here. Exhale into forward fold. Bottles to the floor, palms to the floor. Step back, plank pose, shoulder over palm, and breathe. Rest your knees, rest into child's. Now grabbing both bottles, we're going to roll them. Going out on your forearms, navel drawn in, pull back. Drawn out, shoulders over the elbows, elbows under the shoulders, and draw back. Squeeze, draw in, 2 more. Roll them out, zipping from pelvic floor rib cage, draw back. 1 more. Now hold. Shoulders drawn back, navel drawn in. Pull back and relax in child's. Onto those bottles. Draw out, coming onto belly. Shoulders drawn back, your bottles to your side, palms up to sky, shoulders drawn back, keep your feet glued and anchored, lift and lower, lift and lower. Working back muscles tightly, mitigating poor posture here, our variation of cobra. Hold. And relax, head turn to the right. Gaze downward. Now our Shalabhasana, locust grasshopper position. Palms up again. Thighs up off the mat, shoulders drawn back, and lift and breathe. Now we pulse. Bottles up to sky. Pulse. Last set. Relax. Head turn to left. Coming center. Roll over onto your right side. Our side Vasisthasana, side inclined plane. Elbow under shoulder, legs extended. Now we're going to cross top leg over a lower leg. Palm down, lifting up. 1 bottle in hand. We're going to roll under and up to sky. Exhale, under, up to sky. Roll. Two more. Breathe. Use inner thighs. Press out the bottoms of your feet. Hold. Relax your hip. Beautiful. Bottle down. Bring that knee forward. Top knee. On your belly. Right leg extends way to the right back corner. Nice hip stretch here. Torso down. Maybe you rest on your hands. Option is walking your hands more toward that bent knee. And breathe. Knee over ankle, foot flexed. Come center. Bring yourself around to the other side. So our side Vasisthasana, elbow under shoulder, legs extended long, top leg in front of the other, bottle in hand, underside of that rib cage lifted. Squeeze inner thighs, press out, under the rib cage, up to sky. Exhale under and up. Two more, please. Or reach and relax. Coming down. Now that knee forward. Left leg extended, weight to the edge of the mat. Palms down, line up the knee with the ankle, foot flexed. Rest here. Maybe walk your hands more forward toward the knee. Come center. Bring your palms to your heart. Shoulders drawn back. Lean forward. Roll up. And take your rest. Child's position. Come seated on your heels. Grab your bottle. Bring it up overhead. Now we take it around and up. Around and up. So you're reaching scapula, shoulder, draw it around in a circle, around, other direction. Around and up, around and up. Two more. Last one. Rest it there. Now both bottles in hand, please. Shoulders drawn back. Grasp here. One arm up to sky, left arm overhead, right arm down. And draw left arm side. Over to the side, working our obliques. Chandrasana, moon position. Lift up and over and center. Up and over and center. Two. And center. Now arms to side. Press back. Lean back. Elbows in. Now the lean is navel drawn in, lower back. Glutes tight. Lean back. Press back. Pull in. Squeeze back. Pull in. Press back. Two. Last one. Beautiful. Relax into child's position. Palms planted in front of your shoulders on your knees. Fingers spread wide, tail tucked under, toes curled. Take a breath. Going into our down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now choice here, one bottle. Reach it to back left foot and draw it forward. Back left foot and forward. Now choice is come forward, plank pose. Maybe you extend that arm. Maybe you rest it. Back and forward. Reach and forward. Try to keep those hips squared. back, plank, hold, rest your knees, rest into child's. Other side. So coming onto fingers, spread wide. Spin your fingers to the outer edge of the mat, tail tucked under, navel drawn in. Lift into your down dog. And your choice, bottle in hand, reach behind, come forward, plank pose, or maybe you extend that left arm forward. Trying to keep hips level. One more. Hold. Rest your knees. Rest into child's. Taking a breath here. Draw forward. Arms tight to your sides. Lower down. Half chaturanga. And take your rest here. Palms stacked, forehead resting on your hands. Reaching back, bring a bottle at the crease of your leg. Now we want to balance that. Don't want to harm that wine bottle, right? Lift up and press. Bottom of the foot to the ceiling. Lift, press. Psoas stretch, glute contraction, working quadratus lumborum, part of the core, lower back, lift, heel up to sky, thigh up off the mat. Last set. And relax. Whoop. Cheers. Other side. Crease. Balance. Heel up to sky. Lift. Lower. Lift and lower. One more set. Release. And relax. Palms to your heart. Shoulders drawn back. Draw up. Take your rest into child's for a moment. And swirling around, coming seated. Legs extended. Bottle in hand. Reaching to your feet, we're going to roll down slowly. Shoulder blades almost touch. Draw a bicep in, reach out and lift. Navel drawn in, shoulder blades almost touch. Bicep curl in, reach out and lift. Two more. Draw in, bicep curl and reach. A one. And reach. Nice. Now rolling down. Shoulder blades almost touch. Walk your heels in Chest and heart lifted, side to side. Now maybe we make this Navasana bow pose. Breathe. Maybe bicep ears. Release. Exhale. Head comes up. Bring your legs around. Come to side. Palms to floor. Knees under hips. Build yourself a down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe here. Now option is right leg extends. 3-leg split dog. Maybe you bring that leg under you to place it between your hands. Way to go there is on your toes, leg up, knee in, and step it forward. If unable to do so, that's fine. We just come to that lunge with that leg forward. Paddle in hand, support there, and come up. Now in our lunge here, shoulders drawn back, ball of the foot, back side. Bicep curl in, knee down, and press. Knee down, and press. Knee down, and press. Squeeze. Last one, step together. Shoulders away from the ears, down the back. Now let's go other side. Find your lunge. Remember that angle, front leg, knee over ankle, ball of the foot, back leg. Draw in. Now we're going to reach out. Pull in, reach out. Pull in, reach out. Now hold and hold. Press into that back heel. Arms strong. Breathe. Come to center. Holding. Release. Bend those knees. Arms out to the side, or legs out to the side, toes. Bringing one bottle down. Grasp the other in hand here. We're going to draw one arm overhead, one arm across. So in our goddess position, over and center. Over and center. Over, center. Over, center. Got a little ache in my arm. Other side. Over and center. Over and center. Press, center. 2. Last one. Reach. Nice. Hold. Shelf here. Hold, hold. Isometric contraction. No movement. And breathe. Deeper into your squat. Now hammer curls. Beautiful. Release, straighten those legs. Roll down. Slight bend in your knees. If you need, hamstring stretch here. Maybe the hands touch the floor. Maybe they support somewhere along your leg. Whatever you need here. And breathe. Now we're going to walk left hand over to right foot. Wrap your right hand around your back. Shoulders drawn back. Grasp onto your leg and resist and turn torso side wall. Come center, other side, hand wrapped around. Right hand along the left leg. We're going to add some resistance against it, but draw torso over to that side wall. Pull on the arm. Breathe. Come center. Walk back. Hold that lunge. Step back to your down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And if you lengthen that right leg, maybe left leg, just to be in our balance, correct? Long, long length, and breathe. Bring that knee down to floor. Rest your knees. Rest into child's. Over to one hip. Back with legs extended. Grab onto your bottles to your sides. Bringing your forearms down, elbows to the top of your mat. Jut your chest and heart up, Matsyasana, fish pose. Hugging your shoulder blades together, face up to sky. Breathe. And all the way flat to the floor. Both bottles in hand. Chest press here. Pull down. Reach up. Pull down. Reach up. Now we're going to keep the arms going in that same movement. Walk your heels in, combining with our Setu Bandha Shavasana bridge pose. Lift your butt. Keep your feet strong. Press and lift. Press and lift. Pull and up. Pull up. Hold. Now keeping those knees pointed forward, feet pointed forward, lift and extend right leg. Now we're going to lift right leg and weights and overhead. To your foot, overhead. To your foot, stretch over, press in, keep the bridge lifted. Hold. Rest. Let your hips relax. Relax your arms. Build your bridge again, please. Now this time, bottles together, overhead and lift. Skull crushes here. Bridge lifted. Overhead to touch and lift. Last one. Keep your bridge lifted. This time we're reaching left leg and over. Bottles to left leg and down. Lift. Knee, knee. Keep your bridge. Exhale together. One more. Gently lower. Rest your arms. Rest your bottles. Shoulders underneath. Breath here. Now when we walk our heels in, please, I'll lift into your bridge, your Setu Bandha Shavasana. Arms are relaxed at this point, but isometric through glutes and hamstrings. Pull your heels in towards your butt. Keep that squeeze. Reach your hands up to sky. Spread your fingers. Make a fist with your hands. Wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists, curling those heels, pulling in. And relax. Hips relaxed. Entwine your fingers, palms up to sky. Relax your arms for a moment. Again, walk your heels in, toes forward, knees forward. Build your bridge. Now this time, we're going to push away. Isometric contraction, push, push, push. Pushing against the mat. Nice. Raise your arms. One arm across. Other arm across. Give yourself a hug. Open up. Lift your bridge. Hug. Still isometric with the legs. Pushing the mat away. One more. And relax. Draw right knee in. Shoulders drop down. Chest and heart lifts up to sky. Wiggle your toes on the right. Rotate your ankles. Other knee in. Draw in. Chest and heart lifts. Pointed toes, flex feet. Rotate ankles, wiggle toes. Bottoms of the feet touch. Let the knees plop out to side in Supta Baddha Konasana, collar stretch. Grab a bottle. Lifting up, reaching through. And release. Reach through and release. Reach left knee, center, center. Reach right knee, center, recenter. Alternate, center and side. Lift, shoulder blade up off the floor. Reach through. Last one, rest it. Bottle down. Cross right leg over left. Arms out to the side, palms down. Taking your knees over to the left, your head turned to the right. Inhale to center. Place right foot down, left leg up and crossed over. Knees to right. Palms, shoulders stay down. Head to the left. Inhale to center. And we stretch out legs, length, width of the mat. Shoulder blades nestled under. Chest and heart lifted. Face up to the sky. Turning your arms out to side, palms up. Swallow, relax your throat. Close your eyes. We rest in Shavasana, corpse pose. sponge pose. Think of that analogy as a sponge. Everything you've taken in during this time, all of the feelings that we have, all of the trepidation, all of the unknown, we live a different schedule. Perhaps we've adapted, perhaps we've not yet. And the unknown is when this isolation ends. And what is our life going to look at? Or when we come back to what will be our new normal, that's unknown. Feeling out of control during this time. And administrating as much control as we can to keep our house in order, our lives in order, as much discipline as we need with regard to our self, with regard to our family, tempered with that kindness, that patience, that non-judgment. There's no right or wrong in this, how you handle it. Unprecedented. Do the best we can with what we have. Be it weights, be it wine bottles, be it soup cans. And we're doing our best in this situation. And nothing more is asked of us. Our mantra in life is doing the best that we can with what we can control. And those instances, those situations we can't control, that we do our best to allow, to trust that things will work out, that things don't happen to us but happen for us. And we emerge from this situation stronger, more empathetic, with priorities, knowing what's most important in life, and appreciating what we've taken for granted. Taking a deep breath in fully and completely through your nose. Hold. Exhale out your mouth. One more time, deep breath, fully, completely through your nose. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Sigh out your mouth. Rolling onto your side. Top hand down to the floor to prop you up. Come gently up to seated, cross-legged, Sukhasana, easy pose. Shoulders drawn back, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, chin to chest, shoulders drawn back, palms together. Aware of your your breath, knowing that that's your tool. Whenever you're stressed, whenever you're in a panic or anxious, elongating your exhales, making them longer, fuller than your inhale. In our closing of class, our gesture is Namaste, a greeting to honor the light and love in each of us, that we keep that burning, that during this time we hone it, we polish it up, we shine brighter, that emerging from this, we know what's valuable, we've worked on ourselves and able to share that love and light inside to illuminate and make the world a better place. Namaste, honoring that light and love in each of us, we show respect with a bow. Namaste. And your opportunity, red or white, a toast to you. Thank you for joining me